Hello, I'm Jordan, you're not. And this is my review on AMC's new cash-in spin-off slash prequel series to The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead. That's awesome. It's like one extra word added to it. Okay, now on Halloween 2010, The Walking Dead premiered on TV, and it's become hella popular. It's like 70 billion times more popular than that Game of Thrones show. Okay, so right now, say we have Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4. Why don't I have these on Blu-ray yet? And tomorrow, Season 5 comes out on DVD and Blu-ray. So, last night we got Fear the Walking Dead, the new spin-off slash prequel. Now, hardly ever does a spin-off ever become more popular than the original show that it's based on. Actually, a spin-off is supposed to be like a minor character from the other show, and that they get their own show because they feel that they're popular enough. So that's like Knots Landing. That's a spin-off to Dallas, which TNT rudely canceled on me. You douchebags, I hate you. And then there's all these Law & Order, CSI, NCIS spin-offs. But this isn't really a spin-off. It's like a prequel set within the Walking Dead world. And in Season 2 of The Walking Dead, that's the farmhouse one, we see Daryl, and he has the blue meth that Heisenberg made in Breaking Bad. So technically, Breaking Bad, Fear the Walking Dead, and Walking Dead all take place in the same world then. And then now we have another spin-off called Better Call Saul, which I'll get to its pilot episode here in a little bit. So AMC has its own little world now. It goes Better Call Saul, because that's kind of a prequel to Breaking Bad. Then it goes Breaking Bad, then Fear the Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead. So 4 shows that really interconnect with each other. That's awesome. Okay, so, I guess I should talk about Better Call Saul. Yeah, a lot of people last night said that the Fear the Walking Dead pilot was kind of boring, which I could kind of agree. It did have a very slow start, but so did Better Call Saul. Like, the very first episode, at that time, I had not even watched Breaking Bad. Like, I knew of it, but I just hadn't got around to watching it yet. So, yeah, I didn't know what to expect. Like, 30, 40 minutes into it, I was bored out of my mind, really. But then we got to episode 2. That's when things really, kicked up with I think Tuco, I think was his name, and he takes Saul captive. Saul. Well, his name's Jimmy, and that part is screw it. Okay, so Fear the Walking Dead. It takes place, before the world went to shit. So at that time, I guess Rick is still, a sheriff or a cop, and everything. The world's still okay, pretty much. But there's little hints. Sorry, I can't get the words I'm looking for. There's like little hints that the zombie apocalypse is slowly coming. It's like I was reminded of Shaun of the Dead, when there's a scene where Shaun's like looking out. He's like on the train. Not really a train. It's like a trolley or something. He's looking out. He kind of he sees like a zombie. Well, wait, I can't say that. The word. He sees a walker, and just kind of out, and standing there, kind of. It's like a subliminal kind of, it's coming. It's like right there, but they don't know what it is just yet. All right, let's talk about the new characters. We got Cliff Curtis, who was in Live Free or Die Hard, and he plays Travis Mohican. Okay, he's a English teacher in high school. He teaches some kind of story about survival, which is kind of foreshadowing to what's going to happen, hopefully later in this season. This season's only going to have 6 episodes, so last night's premiere was like 90 minutes, so that'll probably equal out to like an hour on the DVD Blu-ray when that hits sometime next year, probably, hopefully. Yeah, he has a son named Christopher, or Chris, whatever he calls him, and the whole, it really felt like a drama, like a really soap opera-ish family drama, but with zombies thrown in there. And much like The Walking Dead, it really feels like a soap opera too now. Like the first season, that was really pretty action-packed, but now seasons 3 and 4 and 5, Season 5 definitely tested my patience. Like, I thought, Terminus was going to be, like, it was going to go on for at least 3 or 4 episodes, but they did that within the very first episode. And there's more just walking in the woods, and just kind of them talking about their feelings and talking about the zombie said word apocalypse. And yeah, I just wanted something to happen, but it doesn't. But okay, now here, Fear the Walking Dead, it's a prequel, so we kind of have to establish these new characters. Travis and his girlfriend, his fiance, her name is Madison. Madison is a guidance counselor at the same school that Travis works. And she has 2 kids. I think it was 2. Yeah, Nick, he's her son. He's like really addicted to drugs. He's like a junkie, drug addict, crazy looking, yeah. And then she has a daughter named, I think it was Alicia. Alicia's like the good girl. She wants to go to college. She wants to better her life, which is the exact opposite of Nick. Nick's, junkie, probably getting high on Heisenberg meth. But actually, he has a different supplier, not Heisenberg. And yeah, it starts off in this church, and we see Nick, and he thinks that he's high, and he sees this girl named Gloria turn into a zombie. And I like that the zombies look fresh in this this show, this pilot episode, this prequel, because like in the Walking Dead, the actual show, they're like already rotten, really fleshy and gross and grotesque. These are like, they look like me, but just with a chunk taken out. They look fresh, like I'm gonna come at you, bruh. Alright, so when Travis escapes from the church after being chased, he thinks he's being chased by Gloria, but they don't really show that too well. He gets hit by a car. This isn't a car. Batman Dark Knight Rises. So it's not like they took 30 minutes of Travis just being in the hospital, just kind of just laying there being all, I thought I saw something, but I don't know, I was so high, I don't know if it was real or not, I don't know what to do, fudge my life. So Travis, he wants to try to bring the two families, to get his family and Madison's family together. He's trying to be like the patriarch. He goes to the church armed with a flashlight to look around to see if there's any zombies in there, or any people that are crazy or high out of their mind. When he sees blood, he sees blood, but he doesn't see anything that looks like zombie-ish. And see, there's a guy in the hospital next to Nick, and he looks like he might be kind of turning into a zombie too. But so yeah, they don't really explain exactly how this zombie outbreak happens. Like the only thing, probably the closest we'll get is to what Dr. Jenner said in the finale of the Walking Dead first season. I wonder if Dr. Jenner is related to Caitlyn Jenner. So yeah, the first hour of this Fear the Walking Dead, it was really slow paced, but I think the more we keep watching, the more it'll develop, and we'll get to know these characters and see how the zombie apocalypse really happens, like the world going to crap. And then later, I guess that's when Rick will wake up. I don't know, maybe eventually the two shows will cross over. That's just my hope. And I would probably give this pilot episode a B+. Because I really like zombies. I like The Walking Dead, and of course I was going to watch this spin-off prequel companion show. Is there anything else I need to say? Oh yeah, there's another character. His name was Tobias. Tobias. It's like he already kind of knows something's going to happen. Like he's in high school. Madison. They have like these the metal detectors there. He had a knife or something, and he thinks he's going to try to protect himself with a knife because he thinks zombies are going to come after him. He's kind of obese and kind of not really attractive looking. Has like a bunch of zits all over his face, and just kind of, man, anybody in high school would probably make fun of him. What a dork. Okay, so I think that's about it. Hopefully, yeah, it did start slow. I'll definitely keep watching it, and I hope you do too.